Hello, my friends. I'd like to discuss a topic with you today that's very, very sensitive. It's the topic of rape. Yes, rape. I want you to understand that rape does not discriminate. It seems easy to discuss rape when it concerns a man raping a woman. If a woman rapes a man, well, no one even considers that rape is like a joke. Not to the person who it happens to. But more importantly, no one discusses when a man rapes another man, or a man is being raped, or was raped by a bunch of men. We feel that's only seen in movies, and only happens when you're in prison. I applaud Oprah in her last year on air on ABC when she had the poetry show in addressing this topic. I wrote an article years and years ago about this particular subject, and I'll just share it with you now, if I may. Unfortunately, this happens so often throughout the world that it has become a non-issue. I'm talking about rape, not just the rape of women and girls by men, but also the rape of men and boys by men. The latter is rarely mentioned, discussed, or reported. The subject of men being raped by men is still a topic that is quite taboo in all societies. The victims themselves do not discuss it, and certainly don't want to report it, because it has a negative effect on their manhood. A man is perceived as being less than a man when he is molested in any way. Fault and circumstances have nothing to do with it. It's something that should not have been allowed to happen. Moreover, there aren't many, if any, support groups for men who have, and still are, being sexually molested. We know that rape victims shouldn't blame themselves, but that is almost impossible not to do. It's a violent act with enormous consequences. The victims have been violated, not only physically and sexually, but emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually as well. And the latter are the hardest to come to terms with, if ever. People in general are very sexist when it comes to rape. Too many men, as well as women, are carrying around a lot of negative baggage because of this. Women, at least, have many support networks at their disposal, whereas men do not. We have made social progress in many areas except this one. It's time we start, and the time is now. So I say to you, my friends, judge ye not unless you want to be judged. There are many out there among us that have had this thing happen to them. Some are being raped even as we speak, men and women, girls and boys, all. We just seen what happened at Penn State in Sadowski. Horrific, unforgivable acts, and so many people knew, and no one did anything to stop it. Those boys will be ruined for the rest of their life, and not to badge the Catholic Church, but they had let this go on for decades and did absolutely nothing. That in itself is an abomination. When you see someone hurry, you don't know why. Most will never tell you, most will never confess to you, and most will just take to their grave. Why? But we still live in a society where certain people cannot confess tell or report. The fault not only lies on those who perpetrated these crimes, on society itself, but not being more supportive, understanding, and non-judgmental of the victims of these crimes. Thank you for listening. And as always, you, and only you, can be the judge. Until next time.